At the end of a strip mall at a busy intersection in Palos Heights, you'll find the Harvest Room. It's a restaurant that is pushing the envelope on fine dining right there in the south suburbs.
Well, Chicago Tribune restaurant critic Phil Vitale likes the inventive yet approachable cuisine. Here's his review.
Jonathan Harootunian, a former 3-star chef at Meritage in Chicago and 4-star chef at Courtrights in Willow Springs, can be found these days at Harvest Room in Palos Heights, where he cooks creatively but gently.
The real thought process behind that is that you can come in, you can have a burger, you can have a pot pie, chicken and waffles. There are very approachable items on the menu, and also there are items on the menu that are much more adventuresome, cutting edge, and I'm firmly committed in the beliefs that there's nothing like that in this area.
So you can go classic with, Scotch eggs wrapped in sausage and breadcrumbs with some pesto and mustard mayonnaise, then move on to chicken pot pie with phyllo squares instead of a bulky pastry blanket, or perhaps the Puma burger with aged cheddar, chipotle mayonnaise, fried onions, and house-made pickles. More adventurous? Try Peking pork, the chef's homage to Peking duck, which stars hoisin glazed pork belly with scallion pancake, chilies, and pickled lotus root. Or try this colorful salad of braised baby beets scattered among discs of fried eggplant, smoked dark chocolate, cocoa nibs, and gelatinized orange vinaigrette. Harootunian's tuna sashimi is an exercise in textures, mixing soft, fatty dices of yuzu-marinated raw tuna with slices of barely seared tuna, along with crispy rice crackers and fried nori. The cumin-crusted mahi-mahi sits over cremini mushroom puree with crispy kale, powdered mole, and tiny dehydrated blueberry chips. The traditional contemporary contrast exists among desserts as well. For tradition, there's butterscotch pot de creme with a homemade chocolate almond Kit Kat bar and a thoroughly modern mousse noire of chocolate sponge cake and semi-sweet buttercream topped with cherries and, no kidding, a little black pepper. I give Harvest Room, 7164 West 127th Street in Palos Heights, 3 stars. The food is familiar enough for some, challenging enough for others, and manages to keep everybody happy. For WGN and the Chicago Tribune, this is Phil Vitale.
And for more on this week's restaurant, you can text Phil 97999.
And the doors of a long-time German cuisine restaurant closed for the very last time tonight.